Today we're going to be unboxing iPhone 16 and a DJI wireless mic 2. This video will aim towards those that want to use an iPhone and a mic setup to have a crisp voice and sound quality. This video is a bit long, so half of the video I'll be just unboxing and kind of reviewing the two products. If you'd like to stick around, I'll be vlogging the other half of the video where I will be using the whole setup. So if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more, hit that like button and subscribe for more. The iPhone 16 is a great camera, as you can see. It's a touch better than the iPhone 13 I was using. I'll kind of give you guys like some comparison videos. But overall, it does look a lot cleaner, more crisp, and the microphone on the iPhone is what you can expect from a phone. You will never get this type of quality off the iPhone, I think. I don't even think Androids have a good microphone like that, especially if like you're far from the phone. It's not going to capture your voice like something like this would, because it's on you at all times. The iPhone microphone is, I'm not bashing on it. I'm saying it's good for certain circumstances. Like let's say you're outside, you're just recording what's going on in the environment, whatever. It doesn't really matter. But if you're speaking and you want to have, a clear, constant, like hearing of your voice without it having to echo across the whole room, or you have to like scream. That's where the DJI Mic 2 comes in play and has the mobility of always moving around the shop and having the same consistent mic quality. So let's stop talking about it and get to the unboxing. Alright, I already got my fingerprints all over this stuff, so might as well just start doing it. When you get these brand new, obviously it comes with a tab, you rip that out. I haven't even started this phone yet or set it up at all. So here we go, this is our first opening, I guess, of the box. What you will get inside, once you open up the box, obviously you come with the phone, and all you get now is just a charger. The charger itself is USB-C on both ends. As you can see, it has like this nice braided texture to it, so I'm sure it's more sturdy and hopefully it'll last longer than the originals that we used to get in the past. But this is it. This is our charger now for the 16. Like I said, USB-C on both ends. And that will charge your phone simply like that. Boop. So now the phone itself, the color is titanium, which I believe is like I guess they're silver now. I don't really care for colors on phones just because I always run a case, and the case always hides it. Like the one I'm recording on now is the iPhone 13. It's white. I use a black case, so the phone just looks black. I don't think color is too much of an importance to me. Key differences, I mean, I'm just comparing it to an iPhone 13 here. No more switch, it's just a button. I don't know when they started that, might have been the 15. You obviously, these never change, the layout of these never change. Always been the same since the first iPhone. Only thing that changed that I've noticed is this is a button now versus just a switch, which makes sense. Power button, same location. And now they added this camera button, which I'm very curious because from what I've seen, I haven't done much research on this stuff, but from what I've seen is that when you go to record now and you want to zoom in and out, you slide your finger on this and it will, zoom in and out. So maybe I'll do some more research and let you guys know what I find. But so far, that's all I really know about this phone. Not much of a difference. They say the camera's better. They say a new chip is on there. The software is always better. It's the same old-ish. Right, so here it comes, man. You peeling off. Puppy. So there's that. And here's the first start. Let's see. Oh. It started. Would you look at that? Imagine it didn't. You would be calling Apple right now. Hello. How are you? How you doing today? Alright, let's unlock this. We got a full battery, which is lovely. I'm gonna set up this phone to the Boost HQ Apple ID. I'm not gonna use this phone for any personal use. This will strictly be a Boost HQ phone. So we will get started on that. We are in the United States. Want appearance. You got set up your appearance. You could do medium, so it just makes things larger. You could do large, which makes things really big. Right? My eyesight is pretty good, even though I wear glasses. So we will stay at default. Quick start. Looking for nearby devices. Start without another device. We're not going to transfer anything into this phone. This, like I said, this is going to be a blank page for Boost HQ. This is what this phone will be used for. So continue without Wi-Fi. I don't have Wi-Fi in this garage yet. Potentially in the future we will. So we'll continue this. Yes, continue. Sorry. It may take a few minutes to activate your iPhone. Software update. How about later? We need internet for that. Set up iPhone. Set up for myself. Face ID. So Face ID setup is still the same. Let's see how we can do this. Look at that. Look at me. Move your head slowly in a complete circle. Ooh. Did that work? Do people still wear masks? Do we still do that? I don't use a face mask, ever. I guess for nurses. Alright, Face ID is now set up, I guess. Create a pin. Alright, let's show everyone this pin. Passcode options. So I'm going to do a 4-digit numeric. So you can change that. 6-digit or custom numeric code. Custom alphabetic. Alphanumeric, I guess they put it. I am just doing a simple, good old-fashioned four number code. Transfer your apps and data. You could do that from, apparently you could do that from an Android, your PC, another iPhone, or from iCloud. I am not doing that. I don't want to transfer anything into this phone because I want, like I said, I want a blank page. Agree. Sign your life away. Do we need to do anything? I don't want to. Alright, it's frozen, so I guess we're just waiting. Yo! Nothing. She froze. We're not gonna work today. That's fine. We're not gonna work today. We don't want to work. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Let's take this out of here. Okay, we can still lock it. Hello. I don't want to transfer anything. We're just stuck on that now, apparently. Oh. Update your phone automatically. Continue. iMessage, FaceTime. Location services, I guess. Set it up later. You got to skip it. You want to skip the eSIM. I gotta create an Apple ID for Boost HQ on this phone. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to do that while I'm recording, so I may have to get back to you guys. I just wanted to show you guys this since you know, it's a new thing, new to me, probably not new to everyone, but just so people know, when you want to change your phone from, you know, silent to ring, the nice feature here is that if you just click it, right, it's not going to change it. So you have to press and hold it, and it will change from vibrate to ring. So that's a nice new little feature. I mean, I know a lot of people just kind of put their phone on vibrate, and that's it for the whole phone's life. So it kind of makes more sense to, you know, prevent dust and anything from going inside the phone from it being a switch in the past. So that's nice. And apparently you can customize it. You can also customize action button to open camera, turn off flashlight, or access your favorite iPhone feature. How does that work? So we could do this silent mode. Oh, flashlight, huh? So then how would you, if I put it on a flashlight, voice memo, recognize music, magnifier, that's pretty cool. Shortcut, no action. Huh. Translate, that's neat. Focus, that's stupid. You know, people that use this, you have issues. You have no self-control. We'll just keep it good old-fashioned for now. I'm sure in the future, if I wanted to, I can change that. Oh, look at the camera control. Let's see what they're gonna show us. Click the camera control to open the camera app, then click again to use the camera control as shutter. So you just click it, right? I guess not now. I gotta continue. Okay. So you click it, and then, oh, it pops up the camera app. Siri. See what kind of voices we get. I want a British one.
The colors of the sky fade with the setting sun. The colors of the sky.
The colors of the sky.
The colors of the sky.
The colors of the sky fade with the set.
The colors of the sky fade with the setting sun. The colors of the sky fade with the setting sun as the stars begin to shine through the clear night.
That's the original Siri voice to me.
The colors of the sky.
The colors of the
The colors of the
The colors of the sky fade with the setting sun as the stars
die.
begin to shine through the clear.
Hey Siri, how's the weather? Hey Siri, send a message. Siri, set a timer for 3 minutes. Hey Siri, get directions home. Siri, play some music. Siri is ready for my voice. Improve Siri in dictation. Help improve Siri in dictation by allowing Apple to store and review audio interactions with Siri. No! Emergency SOS, crash detection. So press and hold. What is it? Press and hold the side buttons and either volume. Oh, okay, so it's like trying to turn off your phone. Still the same thing. Whatever. And welcome to your new iPhone. So swipe up to start. So here we are. I mainly want to test out this camera. I gotta set up the internet still. Allow while using app. Photographic styles now, huh? I'll try it. Whatever. Standard, vibrant, natural. All this standard stuff, I feel. Oh, you could mess with it like that now, huh? Upper tones. Okay. So leave it normal, I guess, for now. All right, let's go back. I want to see this. How do we go to record? You just press and hold. Okay, that was weird. Not sure where I was and how I got back to this, but what is it? Oh, you slide up. Okay. I'm an old man, I'm 30 years old. But this camera, I mean, you guys are getting a second perspective here off of an iPhone 13, but it looks pretty good, if I do say so myself. Since I got two phones going here, I just want to show you guys real quick. So now that this camera button's up here, you can, use it to zoom in and out like so, which is a really cool feature. I mean, you could still do it here by just using, your finger. I think you can still get that. So do that. And I noticed the wide angle camera is like very yellow. It's kind of hard to see camera to camera, but yeah, it's really nice because now you have that feature here. You can press it to record, right? Or you can just use a screen as normal. To get out of this, swipe. Oh, I'm still old. Oh, you can pause videos now. So you can pause. Oh, so you can pause videos here and then keep recording. So paused, the video's paused, and then I could go to a different angle, do like my B-rolls all in one video, which is a really nice feature, I would say. Let me zoom out here. I'm zoomed way in. Not sure if I like this button. I feel like I will still use the screen for my recording, I feel like, but I guess we'll see. Only time will tell if we'll use that button or not. Last thing inside the box that I've noticed, I haven't looked at it yet, but this is one little thing that you get, and there's nothing else in here. Remember when we used to get stickers and stuff? I wonder if they still do that. Oh, and you just get this piece of paper that just gives you information about the phone itself, blah, blah, blah. And then this kind of just tells you no longer need a physical SIM card to activate the eSIM during iPhone setup. For information, go to that website. And there's nothing else in here. That's really it. So they really minimalized the packaging on phones from what I remember a long time ago. They did this for shipping, because now since it's more expensive to get things overseas, they want to cram in as many phones as they can. Because if you guys remember, just look at the difference in packaging. This is an iPhone 11. That's how much thicker it was. I mean, iPhone 4S, still in the box. Look at that thing, so old. Yeah, it was a very tall packaging before. It's probably the same height as the 11 there. But then again, back then, you used to get the phone, stickers and whatnot. Oh my God, I didn't even know I had this in here. You used to get headphones. Now you don't. Now you gotta buy those. Then you look, brand new charger. I've been needing one of these. And we used to get these. No more of that. So now all you get is the phone itself and a charger to make it operational. But still, the nostalgia. Who remembers this phone? Has there anyone ever had this phone? Look how small it is. Look tiny. Look at the phones today versus back then. Look at this. I mean, it's cracked screen, but still. Let me get the iPhone 11. Now, usually I don't break phones. Usually I trade them in. But a lot of my phones been breaking lately. Mainly because, I mean, they've been glass since forever. But yeah, this is an iPhone 11. This is a regular, if you get like the Pro, this will probably be around this size. So just to give you guys a comparison, like from what we evolved from the whole button, see like the sides are still kind of the same layout other than the lock button being up top. That's how it used to be on the original phones, which is really neat to look back. That's why I keep these. They don't have much value, but it's always nice to, you know, pull them out every once in a while and look at them. Look how big the charger was. Look at that difference. To what we evolved now, look how big the speaker's gotten. Now it's much smaller and thinner. Everything has been. The iPhone is a lot thinner. If you compare it, it's essentially the screen, the front of the screen is where it becomes thicker than the new iPhone. So that's quite impressive. But this is becoming an iPhone video, as we can see. So I think I'm gonna put these away and continue with our unboxing here before I get carried away again. This is something I've been very excited for, just because like every time I record a video and I'm looking back, I'm hearing how I sound. Like right now it's probably very echoey, which is what I'm hoping for, because I want to give a comparison of the audio from this to an iPhone. But now I want to start recording more videos, so I wanted to up the audio quality and the video quality at the same time. So this is how we will do it. So let's start opening this thing. Let's see how we can open this without turning up the box. Maybe open it from the bottom. Look at that. So it looks like it comes with a carrying case, which is ideal. I mean, DJI, I have a drone, and this tends to be their quality. I always like getting stickers. It's very nice to get stickers. So what do they give you here, other than probably give you like an instruction? So you get, oh, that's nice. You get a lot of stickers. Yeah. Oh, hey, look at that. That's crazy. It's very nice. Oh my God, it's a whole, yo. Whoa, that's sick. Why doesn't companies do this more? See, this is what Apple should be doing. They should give us, like, you know, some cool stickers. But what do you really do with these other than just look at them? Some people just put them everywhere. Me, I'm very picky. I'll probably start putting stickers on the wall somewhere in the shop. This is very cool. This is probably my favorite sticker. And then, what do you get? A quick start guide. Maybe we should go through and read this real quick. I don't know anything about this. So, what we will get is essentially, looks like little adapters where you plug into your phone or your camera, whatever you're using. And that's, I'm assuming that's the receiver. Obviously you have your mics. Looks like it comes with a magnet, so you put it like the magnet on the opposite end of your shirt or something, if you want to use it on that. And we also, if you wanted to, you could just scan this QR code and, you know, I'm sure they have videos or whatever to set this up. And yeah, like I said, you plug it into your phone, slap it on your shirt, slide the receiver into your camera, and then looks like you can do like a USB from the receiver into your camera if you're using a DSLR or whatever. And it looks like it's compatible. So if you already have one of these, it goes like straight in. You don't even need the receiver. It looks like it just goes straight into that. So it Bluetooths into the receiver and then, well, to the camera if you have the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which is something I may get in the future. And all this nonsense. What do you got in the back? Yeah, pretty straightforward. I guess we'll figure out things as we go. But enough of that. Here's our lovely case. Look at that, the DJI. It's very like rubbery, I'd say. Kind of feels like a very good quality, you know, pouch to where, you know, if you get it scuffed, it'll just clean right off. Zipper quality, you can't even see the zipper. So, you know, that's how you know it's gonna stay clean and it's not gonna kink up and, you know, jam on you over time. We have this lovely, what is this? Just saying it, it's a bunch of languages. What is it for though? Irrelevant. Let's rip this out. So that's out. And then without further ado, let's unzip it. Wow. A bunch of gel. Looks like we have a little fuzzy thing for the mic. I didn't know it comes with this. It's good. Good to know. 2 of them, obviously, since there's 2 mics. We have a adapter for, you know, I think this would be for like your camera. If you're using one. We have, what is this? USB to USB-C. Nothing else, so that's it. And then we have the unit itself. So in here, what we get, another sticker kind of tells you what to do here. But these are charge lights, so this will tell you what the battery, I'm assuming this is like a charge pack, so you put, hold on. It's cold, I got the heat going, so I want to do a nice video here. So what I was saying, these lights indicate the battery life in this charge station, I guess you can call it. This is where you would plug it in to charge. Little nice rubber membranes on the bottom, you know, to kind of, well, it doesn't really keep it in places, but helps protect the bottom of it, I guess. So now we'll take off this sticker. Look at that. Sticker's off. And apparently you press this and that goes up. Wow. Looks like we already have the mic on. Oh, it instantly turns on. So we have 50% battery. The mic's flashing. I don't know what that indicates. Looks like everything in here is charging. So I just want to see how big. Wow, so tiny. It is tiny. Look how small. Hold on. Here's an iPhone 16 Pro Max, and here's the size of the mic itself, which is very nice. And here's that magnet. Well, it's a very strong magnet. So what you would essentially do here, I'll just show this on my sleeve. You would put the magnet on the opposite end of your shirt, and then you would just, you know, pop it in like that and it'll stay on. Or you can leave the magnet, I believe. Oh, that's nice. Even on the underside it has that, huh? You can leave the magnet in here, assuming, right? Just leave it in there, why not? And then you can use this as a clip. So you clip it onto your collar or your shirt, or clip it onto your pocket or something, and start recording. So this is very nice. So now, oh, put this back, or you could just leave it on here. I really like this design they did. It's like a street graffiti kind of theme. I don't know. It's my personal opinion. And I really like how you can see the inside of these things, and, you know, kind of shows what really goes into creating something like this. So setting this up is probably the easiest thing you could do. You could literally take it out of the box and You don't even have to turn these things on, they already come on, but I'm gonna turn it on. It vibrates, see now it's responding. And this is a perfect time because right now the fan on the heater is on, and assuming the iPhone will kind of, you know, try to muffle that out, but I'm sure it's not going to do as a good job as this microphone would. So just to kind of give you a perspective, right, in that last video that we just had, me walking around, I hope you can hear me. Right now we're on the iPhone 16 mic, and this is the audio quality you can expect from your iPhone if you're trying to record with your iPhone, especially when you're at a far distance from your phone. This is the quality you'll get. Okay, right now we are on the iPhone 16. We are using our lovely little mic. I just have it on my little string here temporarily. This is just a test, like I said. I want to make sure as I'm walking around the shop that, you know, you guys are getting a constant feedback of my voice. It doesn't matter where I am. My voice doesn't get, you know, a distance from the camera itself. I can walk around and you guys can hear me clearly throughout the whole video. All right, just to compare it to our last video, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna switch on the heater and then see what kind of sound quality we get. Hear that click? And then we start walking around. This is a propane heater. This is another thing I refinished before. Before it used to be like this purple, purple pinkish color. I wanted something to look more modern. Obviously, I'm not gonna buy a new one. This isn't my place, I rent here. But fan is on. I'm very curious to see what this will sound like. Because it would be nice to have the fan going, and then you guys can hear whatever I'm doing. I hope you can hear me. Right now we're on the iPhone 16 mic without that interfering. Alright, so I think we're done reviewing our microphone and our brand new iPhone 16 that we are currently using. I have it all set up. I got everything going on it. So now I can get back to work, to our original goal here for today, which was to finish our airlines for our two sandblasters. So we have a vapor blaster that will be on that side and a big sandblaster on this side, and then our paint station over there that will also need lines. So without further ado, let's get this going and start taking out what we need here. Our two regulators disassembled. This is the T line that will go into that other filter that will be on the other side there. So these will be on this side. And then, what is it? I'm probably gonna end up taking off this T as well, just because I feel like the length of this hose might not be correct. I could be wrong. I think it was, this one originally might have been too short. But the T for that, the 90s we would need for our corners. So one corner there, another corner there. And then I think, yeah, these, we're missing a corner. I hope we have a corner. I hope. Do we have another 90? We should have another 90. I had so many fittings for this project in the past. And look at that. We have two brand new 90s. All right, so we have all the fittings we need. So I'm gonna take the time to set this up, mock it up, and then we're gonna start laying down the pipe. All right, so we're gonna grab our fittings here and then put them in their location. Start with the obvious 90 in the corner here. There will be a T, a regulator here. And at the end, I gotta probably bring that cabinet over here to really lay this out properly. But there will be one of these guys on each end. All right, so now that we got all that stuff disassembled, lined up to where we have an idea where they're gonna be, we gotta figure out our layout. I mean, I could just measure, but I'd rather just move the cabinet, so both those cabinets right there, into where they're gonna be, so we can visually see everything. Make sure everything is gonna work properly. So let's get to that, so then we can start building these lines. Sandblasters set up, our airline fittings to where we would want them, so that regular connection would stay there. And then we have a 90 there, obviously. And then we have a T that's going to be behind this and go into our regulator. Our next step is to get this regulator, mount it behind the sandblaster, so then while you're blasting, you can see what pressure you're at and make sure you're getting the proper PSI. Each one has like different settings. So the reason why there's a regulator for this one and there's a regulator for that one, this one requires higher PSI since it's just dry blasting. Since this uses water, it requires like 30 PSI at most. So it uses a lot less PSI to run that one than this one. So we need two separate regulators, and we also want to monitor our pressure gauges. So they would get mounted, you know, where it would be visual back there. Same thing with that one. I used to have it, you know, behind the blaster on the wall there. So we're going to do that right now and get these set up and hopefully have this whole airline thing done. Okay, so looking in the past here, right? This is the location of where the sandblaster is sitting now. This is the old sandblaster I used to have. All right, go away. And if you look here, that outlet, well, where the light switch is for the upstairs, there's a stud there. And there should be a stud right here, and each stud in this garage is spaced out 24 inches. So if I get a general height of the cabinet itself, which is 33 from the top of the concrete here, I'd obviously want my regulator to be higher than that so I can see it. I'm going to move this out of the way. Did I miss something? I plugged it in. We're fine. Give ourselves a 32 here. 32, probably want this thing to be right about here. So right where I just got the wall dirty. So now we'll take our drill, do our test hole. So stud should be right about here. We want it at this height. I'd say we got a stud. So that's our first hole. Take that back out. Mount this guy. It could be either way. Screw this in. Now visually, I'm going to make sure this thing is level. to where I would want it. Pretty level to me. So now we'll grab the other screw, stick it in here, yeah? Roll it in there. It's there. Didn't do anything, but it's there. All right, so now this guy will get mounted like so. Like right here. Like that. Hopefully this line's still long enough. You'll probably get, you know, something to hold it. Or I might just leave it like loose. But I guess now this T will be there. So that's figured out. Let's go to the next one. That's where you go. This one is somewhat of a challenge. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna have to move this. Move this up and out. I think there's a stud. Right here. Damn, son, where'd you find that? Cabinet is 65 inches. So 65 would be here. So we want to be probably around 72, so 6 feet will be that mounting plate. So again, same regulator, just take off this ring. Take that off. Put this guy on. So let's mark off 6 feet. So if this is our stud, 6 feet right here, we'll give that a try. Nothing to it but to do it, right? As long as I catch the stud, we are good. Which we did. All right, now this second screw, we're gonna have to use that same concept. Let's see here what we get. Yep, just went straight through. All right, so now we got that out. I want to stick one of these guys in here. Inside that hole we just made. I wonder if you could hear me breathing through this mic. It's very, it's good from what I've seen so far. The audio quality is like way better. Even when that thing is running right there, I can still speak without it being too disturbing. Just need a washer. Now, the reason why I'm putting two, even though this doesn't get disconnected and connected regularly, it's good to have just so it's stable. So now we'll get our ring. Stick this guy through, like so. Get you some ASMR on this air pressure regulator hookup. And the way I tighten it, I just go back and forth, just trying to, you know, clockwise tighten it. well, this is going counter to kind of counterintuitive. I don't even know what I'm saying, but whatever. You get the gist. This hose is the one that we were supposed to take off because it's obviously too short. So we're gonna take this off, get a longer hose, put that T in there. Things keep moving around here, I swear to God. Let's get this hose disconnected here. I should have done this while it was off. Hopefully I can easily remove this fitting. That's going to stay on that 90 once I take this off. Don't scratch my wall, please. Okay, so now this is off. So now I think, let's just see how this is going to look visually. Hopefully we did our job right. I think the cabinet has to come this way a bit. Like so. This is perfect. When I'm here, you know, blasting, doing my thing, I can also monitor the air that I'm using. But sometimes if you use this thing for a very long time, the compressor that I have can't keep up with 90 PSI going for more than like, I'd say 15 minutes. If you're running it over 15 minutes, then it starts to not be able to catch up, and it stays like around like 75 PSI if I remember correctly, which is still a good amount. Right, so now I think our next step would be to move the cabinets out of the way and start plumbing our pipe. And this is going to be a very hard process because I've never done this. So we'll see how this goes. You know, I never thought, you never think that you would get to a point in your life where most of the things you've always dreamt of doing or having comes true. I used to always manifest about powder coating, painting cars, building engines. Ever since I was a kid, I was like, one of the things I was always into is engines. Like I knew how engines worked since I was 14 years old, I guess I would say. Transmissions have been a mystery to me up until recent. I never took one apart, but I'm not scared to. Now I have all these things, and I work very hard for. And I'm not one of those kids that doesn't have any self-control. I know a lot of people out there just can't control themselves from anything they do, which is a sad thing to see. There's some good people out there just doing the wrong things. I've been one of those kids before, trying to control myself more, to focus on this. We're getting there. Just look at where we are. I got all the pipe here. At least the pipe that we will be using. Some of these fittings are trash. Hopefully I have the length that I need. So I think I'm gonna figure that out right now. There's gonna be a lot of cuts, that's for sure. So I guess we'll lay them out. Right, that'll go there. So with this one, there's a cut there already. Hopefully I don't have to cut this next one. Looks like I have to. Longest one I have already has a T on it, but we're not gonna use that T. So I guess that cutoff would get used here. Or we could just, we're not doing that. We're gonna go straight here to there. And who knows, it might be the opposite. So then another clean pipe. We have this run right here. This is gonna extend going in. This pipe is gonna go inside. I think I might just, it's gonna be mounted to about this location. So I think I'm gonna drill a hole with a hole saw. Pause the video. Right. Now continue with the video. We've got to drill a hole right about here. Did we get through? We got the rubber mat on the other side. I'm gonna have to go to the other side. Well, I guess we were mistaken. There's nothing stopping it, so. I don't see what's the problem around here, bro. Look at that. I'm not even sure how I'm gonna cut this pipe. I'm figuring this out as I go. So I guess we'll start here. So I'm gonna probably get my Sawzall, cut the pipe to the length I need it. Should be able to get the threads in. And we're gonna start cutting. Cutting station set up here. I'll lay this guy down there. We got our Sawzall, got our mark. Not recommended for jimmies. Should probably get like a sandpaper or something. It's brass, so it's soft metal. Scotch brake pad. Yeah, does something. Definitely cleans it up. Oh yeah. It would be nice. Let's see what this pipe finish is. Look at that. It would have been nice if it was this finish. But I'm not gonna sit here and polish up these pipes. I just want to use them. So now, next step, we have this thread. I guess ratchet die stock is what they call it. So we're a 1/2 inch pipe, so we need this 1/2 inch one. Sorry. And this comes out somehow. I think it just wiggles out. Goes in. Okay. a ratchet, so I think this one goes on. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but never done this, like I said. But that's how life is. You can't be scared to try something new. Because once you do it, it'll be easy. So I think it goes in the back, and then you start to thread it in. And I'm probably going to need this to hold the pipe. So as long as I can get a grip on this pipe, I should be okay. Like that. And then just 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. I'm also making sure it's threading in, which it is. This looks a lot easier than I thought it would be. And look at that. Look at that. Minto. Alright, so that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. So now we got our pipe thread started on the other end there. We got this cut to size. Look at that, goes nice and easy. Just gonna, put it in there. Obviously we're gonna use thread sealant later, but for now, this is just a mock-up. How nice would it be to have our pipe all shiny like that? Too bad it's too time consuming. Ain't nobody got time for that. Going on here. So far we have this whole side mocked up. As you can see, it's not fully threaded in. Some of them are, some of them aren't. Now all that's left is the other side. But before I tackle the other side, I want to get the hard part out of the way, which is to tighten all of these, which is the fun part, because you're trying to tighten this to a certain angle and have thread sealant in there. Well, that has to stay at a certain angle and be tight. And then you got, 2 pipes going into one where you have to, tighten in that fitting and then try to tighten in that pipe and then have that in the, it's so much work. to get this 100%, but hopefully it goes in smoothly. Okay, so now we got everything wrapped up. All the lines are tidied up. As you can see, nothing is needed to hold this line in. So we are good over here. Look at that. And we're pressurized. This one's at 30. This would be for the vapor blaster. And I put the sand blaster in its place already, and it's already hooked up. So it has air. I think I have it connected. So then we have our switches. That will be the vacuum. I got it still put in this corner. And then the light inside. Let's see. Look at that. This side is all ran. We got that fitting in there for any airlines we want to run outside the shop. Everything is mounted, going straight. Here, we already have a hose connected there in that fitting. It continues from, this right here. I messed up a couple times. We don't talk about that, but that will be in our next video where I'll patch that up and I'll be painting underneath the staircase here. I'm gonna do this all black in this area underneath, and I gotta put in that fan there. I'd say that concludes our video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to hit that like button for me, and I'll see you on the next one.